Hello, I'm David.
Hi, I'm Julie.
So welcome to our review of Go Nuts for Donuts by gamewright, which is for 2 to 6 players. It takes about 20 minutes, but 2 players, that could take 15. And it's ages 8 and up. And so hopefully you've had a chance to check out how to play and play through. But I'll go over it real quick, what's going on. So this is a card drafting score the most points game. And so in 2 players, you're going to have as many little bid areas here as the number of players plus 1. So in a 6-player game, you'll have 7 spots, and these would be spread out, of course. And then according to the directions, you play with only certain cards in the deck. So you'll see, right here I'll show on the other camera, but you're only going to play with the teal deck in a 2-player game. In a 3-player game, you'll add in the pink. In a 4-player, you'll add in the purple, and 5 or 6 players, you'll add in the blue deck. And then in the rules, just in case if you want to know about this part, it gives you descriptions as to how does the teal donuts work. If there's questions like if there's a tie or how things interact with each other, here's the pink donuts that are added in, and the purple donuts are right here. So a lot of variety, and then here are the blue donuts. In fact, if you have the, we even got a couple of promo cards, the zombie donut. So this does not come with the game. And bacon. So this is what's in the pink deck that we're not playing with in a 2-player game. If I can get it to work here. So I'll explain how some of the teal work in a minute. Here's the cards and the blue. Okay. And then the purple. And then another thing that each player gets is bidding cards. So because we're going to be bidding, competing for donuts that are going to be in these spots, we're going to look at what's our bidding cards. And if I want to get, say it's a situation like this, Julie will take her 3 cards. And if I put this face down, we review. So I would get the 2. And then I would follow the directions on the card. Julie would get the 3, and that's worth 2 points. This is worth 2 points. You know what? I think I counted that wrong. I think I said that was 3, so I think I had 1 less point. But you won anyway. But you won anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, now that I remember.
That's funny.
But let's say we bid for the same thing. So right now we'd be tied, okay? And this card makes any remaining donuts go away. We'd be tied, but let's say we bid for the same thing. We both bid for the 2 spot.
Okay.
Here would be the draw pile. It would go away. No one gets it. It goes into the discard. And then we reveal another one, and then we go again. So score the most points. And so just so you know how some of the cards work. Some are just straight up points. Chocolate Frosted allows you to draw off the top deck. Eclair, take the top card of the discard pile. So if the glazed donut was in the discard pile and you got the Eclair, you keep it off to the side, and then you get the glazed donut. Powdered donut's worth 3. Maple bar, and this is where if you have 6 types, this is why even though you got a chocolate frosted or an eclair, it doesn't give any points, but you keep it because if you have a variety, you get that, and that's worth 3. Now donut holes and jelly filled are interesting because the more you have, the more points you get. So the more donut holes you have, if you have 5 of them, it's worth 15, but if you only have 1, it's worth 1. With jelly filled, you at least need to get 2. You get 5 points. Otherwise, if you only have 1, it's worth 0. Let's see if there's anything else. Plain donuts, this is where we had to look up a rule. Whoever has the most plain get a bonus points of 3 points, which it says right here. And then when you look up in the rule book, if there's a situation where players are tied, each player only gets 1 bonus point. So that's where you would have to look it up in the rules for that one. And let's see if there's anything else special here. So that is the teal deck. I'll show you a little bit I'll just show you, for instance, here's a cinnamon twist in the purple. All players pass a card to the left. So, get some more player action there. That's kind of fun. Here's the...
But you get negative.
Day-old donuts. Yeah, take up to 3 cards from the discard pile, but you have -7 points. You get to look through the discard pile. That's pretty cool. Forgot about that one. And it adds Bear Claw, -2, take a card from another player. But hey, you can take something really good, but you'll get -2 points. Old Fashioned, if you have fewer than 10 cards, 5 points. So that's an interesting one too. Otherwise, it's worth 0. Coffee.
Oh, yes.
For each negative card, 1 point. So this is where it's okay to get negative cards because you'll get 1 point for each negative card. That's pretty cool. Milk. Discard 3 of your cards or discard this card. Ah. So if you want this card, this is where you can get rid of a negative card. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
We haven't played with these that often.
No.
So if we get rid of 3 negative cards, but you might have to get rid of some good cards too.
That's true.
That's the only downside of that one.
Yeah.
Maple Frosted. 5 if you have the fewest cards.
Mucho matcha.
If you have fewer than 7 types of cards. 7 types. So types is not different than
Right.
raspberry. These look really good.
They really
Discard
do.
one of your cards.
I'm telling you, this isn't bad.
Strawberry glaze. Again, more negative points. Okay.
Oh, I love
Boston
those.
cream.
Oh,
Again,
gosh.
so this is one of those weird ones. You want to have 2, but you don't want to have 3. But you got to get 3 first before you get to 4. So you can get messed over if you get stuck on 3 on your way to 4.
Oh, those
So
look
that's
so good.
Double chocolate. Draw 2 cards from the donut deck. Keep 1. Return the other. So a
Oh,
little
that
bit
looks really good too.
of red velvet. Take any 1 card from the discard pile, but it's -2 points by giving you that ability. Sprinkles.
Yummy.
Give 1 of your cards to another player. Oh, that's where you can give them a negative.
Yeah.
So, I haven't looked at those in a while. That's pretty
No,
cool.
it was fun to see those again.
All right, so the way we do our reviews is that we're going to go over positive and negatives and neutrals. Julie goes first, and then we give a rating based on Board Game Geek.
Please bear with me. I allergies are really bad right now. So.
Okay, so we are on this camera.
Okay. As you can tell, these cards are super cute and you just want to eat them. They're just so good. I think this is a very good, quick filler set collection game because it does play so fast, especially with just 2 players. Super easy to learn and play. That's probably one of the reasons why I love it so much is I picked up on it just like that. For people who are really big gamers, they might not like this as much because it might play too fast for them and they want something maybe with a little bit more oomph to it, even if it is a filler game. And of course my negative, which I hate to say it because I do love these guys, but it is a really unhealthy choice, unhealthy theme I should say. But oh my gosh, I'm telling you, when we got donuts the other day for National Donut Day, it was the best treat ever because we haven't had them in so long and I enjoyed every single bite, but I'm good now. I'm good for another year or 2, but it's not a healthy theme at all.
Right, so we'll see what I say. I think we're going to be saying some similar things here. Okay, quick drafting set collection game. So it's a fun family game with math connections, and that's a really good, strong point about this is that for ages 8 and up, if you're a first or second grader, they could definitely handle this. They might need a little help with the negative numbers, but a first grader towards the end of the school year should be able to handle this.
I think so.
And especially if you give them things to count. Maybe if they're more advanced, they can write it down and add it if they're good with their basic math. But if you need to give them, counters to count, they can definitely do the math on this. But yeah, definitely develops math skills. Average component quality. So this is a low price game. It's not meant to be.
No.
It does have foil stamping here, what they call linen finish. So it is a little bit better than I thought. Yeah, but it's still average.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
The cardboard is decent.
Yeah, it's thick.
Yeah, but see, it's not poor quality.
No,
It's just the right amount of quality for the price point.
Yeah.
Okay. Limited card access with lower player count. So this is a little bit of a disappointing thing because here we are reading those cards, the pink, the purple, and the blue, and I'm going, oh, those are good cards. And if you play just by the rules, you won't be playing by those.
No.
But you know what? You don't have to play by the rules.
Nope.
So you could add in the other colors. I'm not too sure how it would work with 2 players.
I don't know.
But I think it's worth trying. And if you want to play a longer game, why not? Why not play with more? So don't let the rules stop you from doing that.
Make your own house rules.
Right. And then cute but not healthy themes. So remember, we say these things separately. We don't look at what each other says. So we both agree on that. I don't know if go nuts for nuts.
It would not do well.
Pecans or
carrots or broccoli. No.
No, I said nuts.
I know, but
You're saying vegetables and fruit.
yeah.
Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. Pistachios.
Yeah.
I guess it could come up, or go nuts for fruit. We'll go nuts for vegetables. I don't know how you
I
would
think you could do
retheme it.
that. Yeah. No.
So just keep in mind that if you're playing with somebody that has an impulse problem, this will make you want to get donuts. And if they're worried about putting on weight, this is probably not a good game to get. All right, so let's take a look at how we rate it.
I both said 8.
Yeah, we both said 8. Enjoy playing, we suggest it. So yeah, we go to this every now and then. We take it off the shelf and play it, and we definitely like showing it to families and our friends who've never played it before, especially if they have young kids.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. I guess it's not a 9 or a 10 for me, because if you play by the rules, you don't get to encounter the other cards. So it's not necessarily the best 2-player game.
True, because you can't have those other good things in there.
Well, you could try it. I just don't know how well it would work.
Yeah.
This plays better with more players.
It does, and it does play fast even with more players too. It's not a slow game at all.
So I think that's what keeps us from out of a 9 or a 10, because I mean it works as 2 players, but it plays better with more players, and we don't get to play with a lot of players.
True.
Yeah. All right, so let's go nuts for donuts.
Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and if you like donuts, go pick it up.
Yes.
See you later.
There is the mouse. Okay. Thank you.
Bye.